Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are fine. I think my previous lecture is clear to you. So today we will discuss the rest part of the chapter. So welcome to my next lecture, grade 12, chapter Sexual Reproduction in the Flowering Plant. So now we will discuss about the embryo development. In dicot plant, there are two type of the plant in angiosperm, monocot and the dicot. Dicot, those have two cotyledons. So the zygote divide transversely into upper suspension cell which is present at the micropylar region that I told you, and lower embryonal cell which is present at the chalazal region. Two ends are there, micropylar and the chalazal. So the suspensor cells divides and form 7 to 10 cells called suspensor. The upper cells of suspensors enlarge and attach to the embryo sac. See in the picture. Then the embryonal cell that will divide it 8 cells. The lower 4 cells develop into plumule. Plumule is the future shoot and 2 cotyledons. And the above upper 4 cells which is near to the suspensor cell at the micropylar end develop into the hypocotyle which is future cotyledons and radicle which is future root. Then the fully developed embryo of the dicotyledons has an embryonal axis that differentiated into plumules, hypocotyles and radicles. The lower end of the radicle or the root tip is covered with the root cap. Root cap is that structure which protects the root from any injury in the soil. In the beginning, embryo is globular. When two cotyledons differentiate, it forms heart-shaped structure. You can see in the picture. Then in this picture, a zygote is there. Zygote is divided into two cell structure. Upper is terminal cell, lower is the basal cell. After that, terminal cell is divided into two celled embryo and lower basal cell is divided into suspensor cell. In the next stage, from 2 cell embryo to 4 cell embryo and suspensors are continuously divided. Next stage is known as the globular stage. After globular stage, the heart stage will come. Okay, and after that, last stage is the torpedo stage. In the torpedo stage, root meristem, that means radical part, shoot meristem, plumule part, and cotyledons, it is the hypocotyle part. Okay, so now in the monocot, zygote divide transversely into upper suspensor cell which is present at the micropylar region and lower embryonal cell present at the chalazal region. But difference is the transversely division. Okay, the embryonal cell divided into globular embryo. It form a massive cotyledon and plumule which is future shoot. So plumule is covered by the coleoptile. Remember that the single cotyledons is called scutellum. Okay. So at the lower end of the embryonal axis, radicle develops. It is covered by a sheath called coelorhiza. Okay, or coelorhiza, whatever you want to say. Now seed. It is the final product of sexual reproduction. It is the fertilized ovule. So seed will form from ovule and fruit will form from ovary. Now seed consists of seed cord, cotyledons and embryonal axis. Clear? After that, the cotyledons are swollen due to storage of the reserve food. Okay, because of the reserve food, seeds are of the two type, albuminous or non-albuminous. So what is albuminous seeds? Albuminous seeds are those seeds in which endosperm is not completely consumed or used up by growing embryo. Example, wheat, maize, castor, sunflower. In some seeds like black pepper, the nucleus is also present. The residual persistence nucleus is called perisperm. Okay, and in non-albuminous seed, endosperm is completely used up by embryo. So example is the pea and groundnut. Now the integument of the ovule. I told you ovule is developed into the seeds, but the integument of ovule develop into seed coat. The micropylar remain as a pore in the seed coat so that the entry of oxygen and water into the seeds can occur during the germination. And when the seeds dry up, that will lose water. The embryo enter the stage of inactivity, and that stage is known as dormant stage or dormancy. So as the favorable condition available, that will start germination. And what's about the fruit? Fruit, the wall of the ovary develop into the fruit wall, and the ovary develop into the fruit. That fruit wall is called pericarp, which surround the seeds. In apple, strawberry, the thalamus develop into the fruit wall. Okay, that's why called false fruit. Apple and strawberry are the false fruit. The fruit developed from unfertilized ovary are called parthenocarpic fruit, and these are the seedless fruit. So parthenocarpic fruits have no seeds. After that, apomixis. Apomixis is what? The seeds developed without fertilization of the ovule is called the apomixis, and the fruit developed from unfertilized ovule are called apomictic fruit. So apomixis is when the seed developed without fertilization of the ovule, and the apomictic fruit when the fruit developed from that unfertilized ovule. And the progeny of the hybrid that segregate their character and not maintain their hybrid character generation after generation. Hence, the farmer should buy hybrid seed every year. That makes expensive. The apomixis is done in hybrid plant to avoid segregation of the character. The farmer can use hybrid seed to raise new crop every year. Last topic is the polyembryony. The presence of more than one embryo in a seed, that is known as polyembryony. Example is the citrus fruit seeds. Okay. So with this slide, your chapter number 2 has completed. If you have any doubt, you can ask me anytime. Okay. So we will in next lecture we will discuss next chapter. Till then, stay at home, stay safe, be happy. Thank you.